exclusive fans. So Jake is actually on the phone, but he's just not gonna do this video with me. So I'm ranking SEC uniforms for football, of course. So at the number 14 spot, I have Alabama, just because it's so plain and it's simple, and they never changed it. I just think they could do something else with their uniforms and not just keep it like that. So yeah. So at number 13 spot, you might be questioning this, but I'm putting Vanderbilt there. Now, as you may think, yes, they have a bunch of alternate uniforms, but this is based on home uniforms. So first of all, look at this uniform. Just look at it. So first of all, the helmet, it doesn't match the gold on their numbers or the pants. It's just off, and the uniform just doesn't look good in general. Now, I like the color scheme that they have. It just doesn't fit their uniform, I guess. And now we have the number 12 spot, South Carolina. It's not like a bad uniform, but their home uniform is just, I don't really know how you'd say it. It's just not the coolest uniform. Like, people can judge me on how I'm rating these, but this is just my opinion on them. I just think I don't really like their uniforms. I really just don't. It's just not a cool uniform, to be honest with you. The home uniform isn't. Now the one with the all black and stuff, those are pretty cool. It's just their home uniform's kind of bland. So at the number 11 spot, I have Mississippi State, or Hell State, however you want to say it. But as you can see on the uniform, that's what it says. But I just don't like their uniforms. Them and Texas A&M basically have the same uniform. That's something I don't like about them. They're very original uniforms, of course, but I just don't like their uniforms. The colors just don't look good. That's why I was saying about South Carolina. And then, like I was saying, Texas A&M, basically the same uniform, except the face mask is this gray. But I like their helmets a little bit more because they're just, they're like more of just a flat color, or it's called like matte, I guess. I don't even know how you say it, but it's more of a kind of a cold uniform. Like, it looks, I don't know how you'd say it, the word for it, but yeah. So then we have Georgia. So yes, they added a new uniform this year, but all it was a black jersey, nothing else. But their home uniform just, there's something about it that I don't really like. I couldn't really tell you what it is, but I just don't like their uniforms too much. The red looks better than the other colors, like the maroon, or whatever that color is in Texas A&M and like Mississippi State. But I just don't like how they do their uniforms. It's just, I don't know. But hey, at least they're not the number 14 spot. And now we have Auburn. I don't really know too much about Auburn's uniforms, and I've only seen 2 uniforms of them. Honestly, I don't even know what their away looks like. I kind of forgot, but I've only seen Auburn's home, to be honest with you guys. And I don't really know if they have an away, to be honest with you guys. I'm sorry it sounds so weird, because I don't really know too much about Auburn. I don't really like Auburn in general. And what is their mascot? And then I don't even know what spot we're at now. But all I know is LSU's next. And, well, their uniforms are nice. Their uniforms are not bad. Don't get me wrong. I like their uniforms. They're especially that new one they came out with this year, the chrome helmet that's purple. That was sick. That uniform was actually really cool. And don't get me wrong, that's probably one of the coolest uniforms of the season. This is just their home. It could be better. But the design is just simple. But they've changed it. Like I was saying about Alabama, if they changed it, it would be a whole lot better. That's what LSU's done, is they've changed some things, and it makes it look a lot better. So that's why I like LSU's way better than Alabama. And I think this is number 7 spot, but if you guys have been paying close attention, you can correct me if I'm wrong. But Ole Miss is next. I kind of like their uniforms. They kind of have a similar uniform to Georgia in a way. Now, yeah, I know it's not the same, but the pants is the same color, and basically, if the jersey was red and the helmet was red, it'd basically be the same uniform. To be honest with you guys, I, I like their helmets. On their uniform. I don't really know why I put it at number 7 or whatever the rank is. It's just something about it that I can't say I like. The colors, like, again, I don't know if I'm colorblind or not, but the numbers and the stripes and everything don't match the rest of the uniform. So that's one reason why. Okay, next up we have Arkansas. So this is going on with the Alabama thing with the uniform. Like, if Alabama changed up their uniform a little bit, they'd be so much better. That's what I like about Arkansas, is that they've changed some things up with the uniform that makes it look so much better than, like, if they kept the same the whole time. And yes, I like how they keep it, and it's like a thing schools do, and like I respect that, but I wish they would like add some better touches. It just kind of looks just boring. Like, the uniform itself is just boring. That's why. But Arkansas, I like the many uniforms they have and what they've done to their home uniforms. And then I think this is number 4 spot, but we have Kentucky. I like their uniforms. The blue, like, I think this is their home, but I might be wrong. But this is the only one I could find. But if this is their home uniform, it looks good because the white helmet, the all white helmet, and the jersey's perfect. Plus the white numbers and the white pants, and I can't really tell the cleats, but it's just a perfect uniform. But I don't. This is definitely not the number 1, but I do like a Kentucky's home uniform. So we have Tennessee next, and I think this is number 3 spot. But I like Tennessee's uniforms. Because I mean, I gotta go with my team. But the thing with them is, once they went with Nike, their uniform just got way better, and they basically have the same concept as Kentucky. Kentucky has a little bit of different changes, like they have the checker, like the squares or checkers on the side of their sleeve. I think Tennessee did that, like the same color, like orange. That would look cool too. But they kind of keeping it simple. But they've changed their uniform up a lot. But again, they haven't. Like, they kept it the same, but like, you can see the changes they made over years. Like the tiny changes that just made the uniform better overall. And that's the reason why I like Tennessee's uniforms. So the number 2 spot, I have Florida. As much as I hate to say it, I actually like their uniforms this year. The Jordan was a great idea for their uniforms. I love. There's one uniform that really like made them look cool. There's one uniform that they wore. I think it was this year, but it was like it's supposed to be a gator. I thought that was. It might have been last year, but it's very creative. I just don't know how I liked it. The color just looked bad, but the uniform itself was pretty cool. But the uniforms that they have with Jordan this year, just make them look so cool, and I really love some of the ideas that they created. But their home uniform, this year with Jordan, I'm sorry I couldn't find that picture with Jordan, but basically it's the same. It's just the color tone is a little bit different in the uniform with Jordan, but that's why I like their uniforms. And then at the number 1 spot, we have Missouri, and I really like their uniforms. The yellow or the gold, whatever you want to call that, with the black, they mix so well, and the uniform just looks great. Like, they have a bunch of other uniforms too, and I'm pretty sure this is the home uniform because this is what they wore in their home games last year. For the most part, of course they wore alternates sometimes, but this was a cool uniform, I thought. And everything they did with it, it just looked good. The helmet has that perfect color to make it look mean and everything. It just has a nice, cool look to it overall. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. And Jake will be back in the next video. So yeah.